Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kesziregbe. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make this straight wig with closure. It's a very simple tutorial. As usual, I'll be using hair. I have this hair. It comes in like about two different lengths. It comes in two 20 inches and one 16 inches. And I'll be using my cap, as of course, definitely. And then the good thing about this hair is it comes with a closure, which I'll be showing you now. You can see the length. Okay, two of the length is like equal and one is not as long as the others. Then it comes with the closure, like I said. So the first thing I'm going to do is I would have to trim the edges of the lace, the excess lace at the sides, so that I can just have the part that has the hair. And we do this because we want the closure to be really flat on the wig, so it's important you do this. So once you are done with this, next thing is for you to place the closure on your mannequin or canvas. Okay, so like I did now, I placed it on my head block. It's a canvas I use to make my wigs. So you want to place it and make sure it's very flat. So I'm going to be starting from the back. Okay, so from the back I'm just going to start sewing from the back all the way to the front, and on the other side I'll repeat the same process. So basically I'm just going to sew both sides. Okay, so just to keep that in place. And when you are sewing this, you want to ensure that the closure is really flat on the cap. You don't want it bumpy in the middle at all. You want it really flat. Please take note of that. Next, we are going to start sewing this hair from the back. And if this is your first time, you don't know how to make a wig, you don't know how to go about it, I'm going to leave a video link in the description that will take you to a video on how to make wigs from the start for beginners. So but basically what I'm doing is I'll just start sewing from the back, from right to left, left to right, and I always use one weft from the back because I don't want to run out of hair before I get to the front. So I want you to also take note of that. So I'll just keep sewing and just keep watching, and then I'll come back to let you guys know of any changes that I'll be making. At this point, I am moving to the next hair, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doubling the weft. Initially, I was using a single weft from the back, and now I'm approaching the middle. I need volume for this part of the wig, so I'm going to be doubling the weft. That's just what I want to point out for you guys. This is the middle, and we need it to be voluminous, so we need enough hair in that part. We are approaching the front of the hair, and you can see I'm going to be placing it in form of like a U shape, okay, so that it can meet the closure. The closure looks like a U shape, you know, if you are viewing it from the back. So I'll just take that direction, and I'll continue doubling the weft at this point. Okay, so just keep watching. At a point I'll start using a single weft, but for now it's still going to be double, maybe about 2 more lines before I begin to if I go back to making it single again. So you can see this is the third hair that I'm using. I'm just trying to attach it to the last weave I sewed right there. So now I'm gonna go back to a single weft because I'm approaching the closure and I want it to be as flat as the closure. So when you make it a double weft, that part is going to be bumpy. Do you understand? So make sure as I get into the front, you want to make it a single weft again to make the hair completely flat from the middle, then it gets full. From the front, and it gets full at the middle, and it just makes it flat and perfect. So yes, I'm going to continue sewing, taking the U shape from now till the end. So just keep watching. So we're just gonna keep sewing, and as you can see, I have about probably 2 more spaces there, so I'm just going to add 1 more there. That part is really tricky, but you can just take your time and sew this out. It's going to be okay. It's really tricky because it's just a small space you have to work with. So once you do that, I guess we are going to be done with sewing this week, and then we'll move to the other stages. Next, we are going to turn this hair upside down, and then I'm just going to open up the part with the closure. So you want to be careful so that you don't cut the cap all the way to the other side, just where the closure is. As you can see, I'm doing this because we want the pattern to be transparent and we don't want the black cap under it and kind of like showing from the top. So the next thing I'll be doing is I'll be adding my elastic band, and to measure your elastic band, you want to have it around your head. From just imagine where the closure will be all the way to the other side, and then make sure you drag it, and then you measure it out and just cut it out. So I'll be sewing it on one end. As I'm sewing it, you want to make sure you are picking the closure along with it, so that when you put this on, it's going to drag the closure with it. Once I sew this part, I'm going to sew the other side too, and then that's for that. To finish up this look and give this hair a natural look, I'm using my foundation along with a makeup brush to apply the foundation to the pattern. You don't want to apply too much, you just want to apply it scarily right there on the pattern. You can see it looks almost natural, and that's the effect of the foundation or concealer, or I think just foundation or concealer. And this is the hair at the end of the day. You can see it looks really natural and it looks so good. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please make sure you subscribe and leave a comment below. I'm ready to answer any questions you have. Please like this video also. I'll be seeing you guys in my next tutorial or video. Bye.